What's up guys? Gabe here from TRW, and I'm going to interrupt our weekly scheduled programming on the Marketing Q&A to share something that's been on my heart. You and I are part of an industry that is limited on the amount of autonomous actions that take place. What I mean by that is there's a lot of room for error. Because of this, it's not uncommon for fear to be so prevalent that it, in a lot of ways, paralyzes us from taking the next big step. And here's what I mean. You go to a show, you buy a starter kit. It comes with your cutter, it comes with your heat press, it comes with the vinyl, the foil, the rhinestones. It arrives at your house and it sits in a box for months and sometimes years. I know without a shadow of a doubt that I'm talking to some of you guys right now. I know that you can relate. Granted, a lot of us have busy lives. You have kids and the kids are involved in programs and this, that, and the other, and that's gonna take up a lot of your time. However, you can't deny the fact that if you want something bad enough, you make time. You'll make it happen. Unless there's an obstacle in the way. And that obstacle, a lot of times, as I mentioned a minute ago, is fear. You're afraid of wasting material. You're afraid of the learning curve and how much stuff you're gonna waste, and maybe you won't get it right. Fear paralyzes and prevents action. And recently, I learned the solution to that problem, and I don't think you're gonna like it. The only way to get rid of the fear of doing something is to do it. There's no shortcuts, there's no cheat codes, there's no hidden ways around or loopholes. The only way to abolish that fear entirely from your system or to conquer it is to just make it happen, is to do the action you're afraid of doing. If you open up a roll of foil, if you cut your Easy Weed adhesive, if you press it and it doesn't come out right, you're left with one of two options. Try it again, a little bit differently to see what you're doing wrong, or never touch it again. The easier of the two options is to never do it again. But that's not gonna make you money. That's not gonna bring a return on your investment. The only solution is to try it again a little bit differently, to mess up again, to tweak it, to mess up again, to tweak it, to mess up again, to tweak it until you finally get it right, until you turn it into an art, until you get better at your craft. The fact that you're watching this video right now means that you wanna get better. But knowledge without application is a total waste. It's not gonna change anything. It's not gonna bring in revenue. It's not gonna help you get more customers. At some point, YouTube no longer becomes enough. You can fill your head with all of this knowledge, but if your hands aren't applying that knowledge, if you're not becoming a practitioner, you'll never get better at it. I say this not out of head knowledge, but out of experience. I've been there 1,000 times with anything I've ever tried in my life. Everything that I'm good at now was preceded by fear. Once I got over that fear and just freaking did it time and time again, the fear dissipated and the skills increased. The same thing goes with social media. You're not gonna jump on Twitter once or twice, send out a couple clever tweets and expect the whole world to start following you. It's a grind, it's consistent. You're a practitioner, you're practicing, you're doing, and eventually, all of that hard work pays off. There's no one big moment that all of a sudden encompasses success. It's building blocks. You're trying, you're testing, you're experimenting, you're doing. I wrestle with this truth every single day. I had to put it on my phone. I had to write "do today" to remind myself that I have to act, I have to do, I have to practice. So if you've got that vinyl cutter that's sitting behind you right now that hasn't been pulled out of the box in years, get up, open the box, set it up. Give us a call, we'll help you set it up. But don't let that fear, don't let that unknown hold you back from what could happen, what you could be doing, the money you could be making, the impact, the legacy. I'm talking to you, but I'm also talking to me. I don't know what tomorrow brings, I don't know what yesterday brought, but I know today you have the option to do. So stop watching this video and do today.